turn off all the music. Act like I was sleeping until I started snoring. As soon as they leave, I would wake up and keep making music. And then once they heard what I had to say, they gave me the whole vibe. Thank you very much.
All right. Off the top of my head. So here we go. At the age of 5, my mother stepped up to me and said, "Son, what do you want to be?" I said, "Mom, I want to be a lion tamer." She said, "Okay, son." No. I want to be a king. I want to be an artist. I want to be a truck driver, a sheriff, a policeman. I want to be a thief. She said, "Okay, son, whatever you want it to be." 24 years later, I look at my hands, and they've created masterful creations.
I try to speak out against discrimination, against words of hatred and humiliation, of racism and against hurt. I try to speak up, I try to speak out, and I am upfront about what's wrong and what's right. I plunder through speeches of persecution, execution, illusion, revolution, about the evil vision of the dragon's ugly head. Racial theories are common, and it's those I dread. I speak about those and so many more, so that when the time comes, someone will speak out for me, against discrimination, against words of hatred and humiliation. Not against me, but against them, the enemy, or so it would seem. Because at one time, maybe the enemy was just like me, hurt like me, bullied like me. Maybe it's just retaliation, but why did they retaliate with degradation? To me, it seems like a disease, one that can't be destroyed or cured, one that cannot be burned, like as my heart went up in flames, as my body was consumed by the confusion, my blood boiled over. As I coughed up blood, my mouth struggled to say, "I spoke up for you. Why didn't you speak up for me?" It's time for us to speak up, to speak out, to express loud our thoughts with no guilt nor doubt. We won't have to think twice. Our word is our life, a life well led, a life well lived, with no regrets to haunt us till we're dead. Condemnation, denunciation, segregation, dissipation, what is all this for? The abating of feeling or emotion is like an evil potion, starting first in our minds and setting face in our brains. What is this pain? The feeling of being displaced, not being wanted, always being taunted about how I look and how I dress, how I talk, who I am. You're crowding around me, watching, just waiting, blowing me off with that one look in your eye, and I think to myself and say, is that what people do? The people you trusted to speak up for you in your time of need like you did for them when they were also betrayed. I lock myself in a room and watch it through a window, laughing and playing. Well, I'm telling myself, enough and it is enough. Times are tough, and they last long, but I'm going to last longer, because guess what? I'm stronger. Who I am inside is bigger than any bully, any fallacy of society. I found my voice in a sea of deadly fears. You thought I was going to sink? Ha! Liar, I swam. You will finally realize that you don't know anything about me. Do you want to know what I think? I'm not going to change for them. I am me, and that's who I want to be. No one can do I like I do me, so call me a loser. Laugh at my shirt. My heart's gotten me through tough times. You no longer have to stand by my side. I found my voice. She found her voice. He found his voice. We found our voice. And it's about time you heard it, so learn it.
Change in my pocket wasn't enough. life, they say, don't hold back. What if you don't have tomorrow? But in reality, I'm not so convinced that we all hold true to what we might believe is what we think. I see fleeting moments smothered with constant thoughts, imaginations tethered firmly to abandoned circus tents and abandoned towns, and inspirations reaching no further than the latest trend on some magazine's page 6. You preach humility with ostentatious contentment in gregarious whispers, while chewing your diet granola bar. Remember, it's not what's on the label, calories, sodium, but what's inside, the fiber, the fruit, the nuts, the ingredients that make life so worth living. I want to hear the birds and trees and see other people hear them too, so that the next time you say life has those elusive highs and lows, you'll know I'll say, may your highs reach higher than the stars and your lows reach no lower than all that's in between. And the second holds true to why I am a little flittery, is titled My Tea. The blossom of its steam erupts in a cosmic aroma of hibiscus and dew. The dapper trude of its melancholy amber liquid illuminates my fingertips with its soft glow of golden flaked sugar. My spoon lines the edge of my plaster chalice and gives way to its sweet intoxication of its chronic jubilation and tingling taste buds.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. I was Michael Jackson on the court. I would swear moonwalk every time I made a basket. I moonwalked when I first made A's. I moonwalked when I went to college and I first got my first A. Beat it. Michael Jackson. My favorite entertainer. Thank you very much.